Welcome to Oracle Insight. I'm Flaura, and today's reading is a pick a card reading for a yes or no answer to a question that you have. So the readings today are actually going to be quite short and simple. My intention is to move towards allowing my readings to flow more naturally, because I've self-reflected and I've seen that my readings are quite heavily influenced by the editing process. So let's see how I can improve that, shall we? Now, on to the readings themselves. We have the Divine Feminine. Now, she is part of the Guardian Dragon clan. Pile number 2, you have Illuminaire, and this dragon is part of the Grand Master Dragon clan. And then we have Tramis, and Tramis is part of the Galactic Dragon clan, and I believe connected to the Arcturian. There we go. So you are now going to take your time, hold the question that you have in mind, take your time, feel into which particular dragon is resonating with you the most. And then once you've made that choice, you can find the timestamps for each pile in the description below, and I shall see you in your reading. Welcome to those of you who selected group number 1 and the Divine Feminine. So I'm going to read a little snippet from the Dragon Path Oracle Card Guidebook. And it says, Divine Feminine, it's time to stop playing small and claim your place within the circle of light. So that is your statement to claim as you move forward with regards to this guidance that we're going to give you here. Now, the tarot on the table, I'm going to turn that, and that's going, okay, wrong way, that's going that way. So these tarot cards are going to let us know the answer to your question, whether it's a yes or no. Based on these cards, Chariot, Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles, I am interpreting that as a clear yes for your question. Chariot, Queen of Swords, you've got some strong movement forward, some guidance there. Queen of Swords, clarity, truth, and Six of Pentacles, nice balance. All right, so moving on, we are going to select 3 oracle cards that will just help with some more guidance for you. Source of all. Well, that's fantastic since it's coming under the Chariot, and that is to do, let's just keep this tidy, shall we? And then here, Elementals card. What do we have? Movement, speed. Oh, wow. And then with the crystal deck, Kyanite Blue, letting go. All right, so the Chariot does point to divine energies at play here with the source of all. That would suggest that that is the case. Whatever your question is connected to, the time for moving on is here now. The Chariot and the speed, they both speak to movement. So once again, moving on, and clearly moving on and letting go with the Kyanite Blue. And with that, Six of Pentacles points to balance, harmony, in that you have a very even keel, even exchange of energies going, whether it's resources, emotions. Well, the Pentacles actually speaks to resources. However, as this is general, I am interpreting that you will just be in a better place in terms of being able to feel more stable, steady, and even keeled. There you go. Did I not say that this reading was going to be short and simple? Because Ta-da! Group number 1. This is it. That is your reading for today. I do hope that this is going to benefit you in regards to the question that you held in mind. Let me know if this kind of reading is more your style. No drawn out interpretations, just to the point. If that's the case, I can do more of those. Okay, so I wish you all the best as you walk forward with the days to come, and all the best in your decision making. I look forward to reading for you again, so take care. Welcome to those of you who selected group number 2 and the Illuminaire Dragon here, who is part of the Grand Master Dragon clan. So let me just read a snippet from the Dragon Path Oracle Card Guidebook. So Illuminaire says, only truth has integrity and can stand the test of time. Your truth needs to be seen and shared. Do not fear this illumination. Truth is a liberating and powerful ally. Your fears lie with change, but open your heart and welcome it to your core, allowing the light to guide you forward. Well, that's powerful. So there you go, group number 2. Maybe that statement can assist with your decision-making process at this time. So we're going to turn these cards, these tarot cards, and this is going to let us know the answer to your question. Okay, so 5 of Cups, I would say that would be no. King of Swords would be a yes. 7 of Wands. Okay, with the 7 of Wands, I'm going to call that as a no. So 2 out of 3 of these cards register as a no for me. So the answer for your question is a no. Let's get some oracle cards and see what further guidance we can receive. Okay. All right, so you've got wash away your burdens, magic and alchemy, and then spirit, quartz, and music. Okay, so the cards are talking about some kind of loss that you've experienced, and it is talking about coming to terms with that. This disappointment here in the 5 of Cups. There's a loss there. These cards are asking you to accept that loss. Gather your gather the pieces of the situation of your life that are working, and actually focus on that. The King of Swords, goodness me, the King of Swords speaks to you being able to claim some power, as does the magic and the alchemy. These cards, this is basically saying to you that the magic is within you, and the King of Swords points to that being possible too. So look how he owns that throne, quite casually, you might say. So regardless of the fact that there might be some disappointments, some hurts that you may have gone through recently, the 7 of Wands also, there is positivity to be gained, and the music, the spirit quartz and the music, there's some healing that will come about with music actually. So whatever music you find soothing to your soul, because this card is encouraging that you immerse yourself within that modality, because it's going to offer you a lot of comfort, support, and healing. All right. And this is what we're aiming for, okay? King of Swords. a claiming of truth, releasing of negativity, and Illuminaire has actually said the same thing, to shine light on the fears and face them, claim the truths that serve you, and then move on from there. All right, group number 2, as I had intended, the reading is very short, simple, and quite to the point. I do hope that it has given you even just a little snippet of guidance there that's going to benefit you as you continue to walk through this process that you're going through and this decision making that needs to be done. Okay, that being the case, I send you all the best and light and love, and I look forward to being able to connect with you again. You take care of yourselves. Welcome to those of you who selected group number 3 and Actramus. Here we go. Actramus is part of the Galactic Dragon clan and is actually connected to the Arcturian civilization. So I'm just going to read a quick snippet from the Oracle card or Dragon Path Oracle card guidebook, and it says, integrate the high vibrations within your work and life. Holding a clearer vibration allows you to view the world without judgment, be at ease with yourselves, and let go of negativity. Actramus actually, it looks here from this read that Actramus assists people in shifting out of the old layers, densities of 3D energy. Well, that's well timed for this time, this day and age, isn't it? So there we go. That is the guidance that Actramus has to offer you. So hold that with yourselves as we go through the reading, and that in fact might be the snippet of information that you needed for yourself. So we're going to turn these tarot cards over and gauge whether the answer to your question is a yes or a no. Okay, the Justice would be a yes. 8 of Cups would be a no. And 2 of Pentacles. Okay, let me see. That could sit as a maybe, but I'm sensing from this card, the energies from this, that this would be a yes also. Therefore, 2 out of 3 cards are pointing to a yes as the answer to your question. You've got a change happening here. You're walking, I'm just looking at the 8 of Cups. Yeah, there's an energy of leaving, moving on. But with the Justice there, it's warranted. You really get a sense of power in this card. So, okay, let us move along. I'm supposed to be aiming for short and sweet, so I shall not dally. Now we're going to turn some cards here. Assist you, heed the messengers, solitariness, desert. Selenite, spiritual awakening. Oh wow. That seems to, this theme seems to show up in quite a few readings. Yeah, I suppose it's just what's about at the moment with all these energies. There might be some kind of heeding of a call here. You've got heed the messengers. So I'm sensing from this that you are receiving information in some shape or form that is advising you that there needs to be a change, there needs to be a movement forward, there needs to be a leaving of something and going into something new. With a spiritual awakening here, now that's telling, isn't it? So, all right, with this particular card, let's see, there could be some deeper aspects of wisdom that you are connecting to, that's awakening within yourself, and I would imagine with the heed the messengers, it's something that you're no longer able to ignore. Now, with this solitariness and Eight of Cups, see this, I just love the feel of this card. Now, solitariness you would imagine that you're feeling there's a sense of loneliness, but it's not about that. It's more about understanding that this journey that you are embarking on is going to require some introspection, is going to require some time out, and it's nothing to be feared at all. And it just allows you to connect on a deeper level and have a greater understanding for things, which also does seem to be the theme here with the Spiritual Awakening card and the Heed the Messengers. And see, Justice is a major arcana. We're talking about some really overarching energies here. There's a balancing of the scales. So you are coming into your own sense of balance and power. And I'm looking at the fact that she's blindfolded, even though you might feel that you're somewhat unable to see how things might play out. It is divinely guided, and you can trust that you are supported in this. And it's interesting here with the Two of Pentacles and the Justice, there's a balancing here. See, with this is in balance, and the Two of Pentacles is actually, one is above the other, but because that rainbow of light is going through it here, I'm really getting a sense that it's, even though you might feel it's somewhat out of kilter for a little bit, all in all, that rainbow of light suggests to me that things will come, things will even itself out, and in the end, you'll be, oh look, you'll be with that Tramus in the higher dimensions in terms of your vibration. Okay, so you're just going through a period of, looks to me like you're leveling up. Fascinating, isn't that wonderful? All right then, group number 3, that is the reading that I have for you. Now, I believe that was short, sweet and simple. I may have actually gone off on a tangent there, which I hadn't intended. However, the cards were needing to be, some messages needed to be shared, and so that was what I was trying to do. Okay, I do hope that you've been able to gain some kind of assistance, some guidance in this reading, and that will prove helpful to you as you go through this decision-making process. I send you lots of light, lots of love, and I look forward to being able to connect with you again in another reading. So until then, you take care of yourselves.